beautiful people. My name is Dagmar Hirsch. I'm sharing today the story of Hanuman. I like the Hindu goddesses as a symbol of archetypal energies that are all around us, and some more dormant, some more alive in us. And it's the invitation and our yoga path to awake them. So Hanuman is maybe best known for his role in the Ramayana. Hanuman is playful, he has amazing physical powers and stands for selfless devotion to Lord Rama. That made him one of a very beloved gods in Hinduism. As a monkey, he symbolized the ever-restless human mind, our monkey mind. And he teaches us that though everyone is born with animalistic needs, monkey minds, everyone can attain the highest of spiritual evolution through perseverance and discipline. Having perfected his mind through self-devotion, he obtained his powers and he embodies the highest potential we can achieve. He embodies faith, surrender, and devotion. The monkey god Hanuman is known to be invincible and immortal. So how did he get these powers? You all have heard of Hanuman, the devotee of Lord Rama. Here is the tale about Hanuman god as a baby. Hanuman was the son of Vayu, the gods of the wind, and Anjana, the celestial nymph. You are probably wondering how the son of the wind god and the nymph turned out to be a monkey. The answer is Anjana once angered the sage, who cursed her to be born as a monkey. When the nymph begged for pardon, the sages calmed down and said that she would regain her original form after she bore a son who would win great renown. Even as child, Hanuman had great powers. One story of Hanuman in his childhood is the story of Hanuman and the mango. As a child, the playful, mischievous Hanuman, like many children, was always asking for things, and one day, as his mother was hanging out the washing and Hanuman was playing in the garden, Hanuman is saying, "Mama, Mama, I want." His mother busy says, "Yes, son, go for it," thinking that he was wanting a mango from the tree and saying, "Yes, leap for it." However, Hanuman makes his first great leap. He leaps for the sun, thinking it was a mango, all juicy and ripe and orange. Why did he do that? Because he could. Hanuman is the son of the wind god Vayu, so he can leap because he could, and to taste the fruit of his own action. He did it out of pure desire, playfulness, which we call Lila in Sanskrit. As this was happening, the other gods were observing and thought, "Oh no, Hanuman will injure himself, burn himself, maybe die." And Indra struck him with a thunderbolt. This is how he received his name, as the thunderbolt hit his jaw. And Hanuman means broken jaw. Vayu, the lord of wind, was furious at Indra for knocking his son down and began to take away the air, and everyone was grasping. And so he pleaded with Indra to remove the thunderbolt, which he did. Consequently, Hanuman received lots of boons from all the deities to appease Vayu. Yet Hanuman continued to be mischievous. He loved to leap, and he would leap from the trees and play with all the meddling sages in the forest, taking their personal belongings or distributing them in the meditations. So the sage found this unbearable, yet realizing he was still a child, they placed a mild curse on Hanuman, just a mild. So he would be unable to remember his abilities and powers until somebody will remind him. Hanuman was looking for some teaching, and he realized that Surya, the sun god, has a lot of power. Realizing the true power of Surya, the sun god, as an all-known teacher, Hanuman orbited Surya and requested him to become his teacher. Surya refused to accede to this request, however, as he felt it would be impossible to teach someone while he himself would be continuously on the move in his chariot. Undeterred from his aim, Hanuman enlarged his body several times, the normal size, and placed one leg on the eastern range and the other on the western range, turned his face towards the sun and besieged Surya yet again. Pleased by his dedication and persistence, Surya accepted to teach Hanuman. This way, Hanuman followed Surya wherever he went and finally gathered wealth and knowledge and wisdom from the latter. With that wisdom, Hanuman's adolescence was all about devotion to Rama. The epic tale of noble-born Rama is told in the classic Hindu text Ramayana. Sita is Rama's wife. Sita is born directly from the earth and found by King Janaka, who recognized her celestine beauty. Thus, she is wed to Rama, with whom she falls in love at first sight. She turns with Rama to Ayodhya, where they lived a luxurious life until Rama's shaming stepmother has him banished for 14 years. Sita eagerly agrees to stay by her husband's side, and off they go to the forest. Forest life is romantic and pleasant. Sita and Rama had many adventures in the forest, meeting sages, mystics, and a roving band of monkeys. One day, they are taunted by the demon Ravana. Ravana makes his move, capturing Sita and spiriting her away in his flying chariot. Ravana holds Sita captives in Lanka for a year, continually asking her to marry him. Ever chastened and devoted to Rama, Sita rebuffs his every advance. Indeed, she is installed in the palace garden where she pines for Rama. One evening, she is secretly visited by the magic monkey warrior Hanuman, who delivers the message that Rama is looking for her. Sita decided to trust him when he presented her with Rama's signet ring. She tells Hanuman that if Rama doesn't rescue her soon, she will surely die by killing herself. Hanuman offers to liberate Sita then and there by carrying her away from Lanka on his back, but she refuses, insisting that only her husband may rightfully rescue her. Rama finally returns with Hanuman and an army of monkey warriors who lay waste to Lanka. Rama personally vanquished Ravana in a one-on-one combat. Sita is elevated, at last reunited with her beloved husband thanks to Hanuman.